Intro
goes
to
around behind and a shot. Turn around, Donskoy goes around behind and a shot.
Another first down carry and more. How about a touchdown? He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. And we are going home.
And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everybody is having an awesome day today, and welcome to the post-game show as the San Francisco Giants get another huge victory, 7-2 over the Chicago Cubs. Another big-time win, and what a performance for Anthony Disco as he goes 6 strong innings, allowing just 4 hits, 2 earned runs, coming on the Jock Peterson 2-run home run. So it was a phenomenal effort for Anthony Discofani. He gives up he strikes out 4 and now pitching with a 3.51 ERA this season. And what a game for the Giants offense as they absolutely erupt. Crawford gets the Giants on the board early with an RBI single. And then in the bottom of the 5th, the big hit in this game. But before that, it was Anthony Discofani, the pitcher, getting his first hit of the season, an RBI double to the opposite field. What a sweet swing that was from Discofani. And that was a big hit in the game. And that came in the bottom of the 4th inning. That tied the game up at 2. And that was exactly what you wanted to see with the Giants getting the momentum back. And then Crawford in the very next inning comes up with a big 3-run blast. And that was his 12th home run of the season. So what a magnificent game for Brandon Crawford. Absolutely amazing. Welcome in SG 2021 to the post-game show. How are you doing today? Huge win by the Giants. Absolutely phenomenal. And what a sweet victory this was, especially after, just the horrible game the other. This is exactly what we had to do. We knew coming in, it was going to be a test facing this Chicago Cubs team, and we did exactly what we had to do. We played a great game of baseball today. We got strong starting pitching. We got strong pitching from the bullpen. Harlan Garcia goes 2 strong innings, and Zach Littell continues his dominating season, and that's what you love to see with this bullpen. And the offense, they erupt for double-digit 7 runs today. Crawford with 4 RBIs and the big 3-run home run. Welcome in, Big E, to the post-game show. How are you doing today? Don't watch baseball because when they canceled the All-Star game in Atlanta, I haven't been following. In my opinion, I know that just was a very unfortunate situation that happened. And I'm really, thank you for sharing your comments. Welcome in, Tyler Burbeck, to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight? My player of the game, I'm taking Anthony Discofani. He has a double with an RBI and a solid start. Absolutely, it was a magnificent performance. And this is huge, for Anthony Discofani. As we know, a couple starts ago, had the rough outing against the Dodgers. So now you're seeing Discofani get right back to what he has been doing well all season, pitching very well. And that was a huge momentum hit in the game in that 4th inning when he goes opposite field for that RBI double, because when the Cubs, Jock Peterson hit that 2-run home run, at that point in the game, Cubs had got the momentum back. And so that was very important for the Giants to answer back very quickly to tie the game up. And then we're able to set the table for Brandon Crawford. And that was huge because, earlier, of course, in the inning, Alex Dickerson gets picked off of first base. Just frustrating bonehead play on that. But, those things happen. And so, it was great that, huge for Crawford to pick up Alex Dickerson in that inning. And so what a way for the Giants to go on to victory today. Welcome in Robert Rothberg to the post-game show. How are you doing it tonight? I consider Discofani a warrior. He really was impressive against a tough lineup. Absolutely, this Cubs lineup is very deep. Javi Baez, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, and they also got some young kids in there too that were hitting pretty well. And so, Cubs have been very hot. I think they had won 9 of their last 10 coming into tonight. And so they, of course, ran into a very hot team in the Giants, and we cooled them off tonight. So this was huge and a great way to start out this 4-game series. Happy that you're happy with your Giants. I have a lot of family who are Giants fans. That is absolutely awesome, Biggie. Thank you so much for the comment. And looking forward to the NFL season. Can't wait. The 49ers-Seahawks matchup is going to be awesome. Welcome in, Jenny Vega, to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight? Let's go, Giants. Huge victory. Absolutely love it. Yep. Crawford, what a game and what a season Crawford is having. I believe his career high in home runs is 21. So tonight, with his 12th home run of the year, Crawford definitely, as long as he stays healthy, is certainly on his way to having a career season and also career high in home runs. It's absolutely amazing. Let's see. A great question here, Robert. Who do you think will replace Logan Webb? Yeah, unfortunately with Webb, I think he had a shoulder strain. So he does go on the 10-day injured list. I'm not sure what the status is on Aaron Sanchez. So, I'll be honest. I haven't looked too much into who could possibly take the ball for the Giants. But definitely going to look into that and see what we'll end up doing there. But that's definitely really intriguing. And so we'll see what ends up happening there. Welcome everybody to the post-game show. Huge win by the Giants against a very hot Cubs team. This was a big-time victory tonight. Another great game. Steven Duggar, huge at bat. He gets another RBI single and is hitting with the most confidence that we have ever seen Steven Duggar. And so, this was such a big game. Let's see. We'll get to some more comments here. I'm doing fantastic, especially after this big victory. Gosman for the All-Star game. Yep, absolutely. I love it. And in fact, Gosman to win the National League Cy Young in 2021. I know Jacob deGrom has gotten off to, a ridiculous start as well. But in my opinion, I do see Kevin Gosman, winning the NL Cy Young this season, propelling the Giants as they make a run to Orange October this season. So it's been absolutely amazing to watch what Kevin Gosman has been doing this year. Crawford deserves an extension. He is such an impact player. Absolutely. The Giants definitely should give Crawford another extension. Definitely somewhere in, I think the, 3-year mark, definitely, I feel like would be very good. And he's certainly earned it. I definitely think he can continue to put up the numbers he's putting up this season and be able to consistently do that, still for, the next several seasons. So Crawford has not, is proving to all the naysayers that try to say that, Crawford's best days were behind him, and that he is certainly proving that is not the case. What a magnificent year Crawford is having. Incredible. And I believe they showed the graphic. He's second in all of the majors are nationally in shortstops, in RBIs. I think Javi Baez, came in first on the list at 37 and Crawford at 36. And I think right behind him is Fernando Tatis Jr. at 35. That puts into perspective the type of season Crawford is having. And he's always been very good with knocking in RBIs. And the average is getting higher there. Crawford projected to have a 25 to 30 home run season. That would be amazing. And he definitely can do it. What a phenomenal year he is having. Welcome in AM Echo Sky to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Travis, let me guess. Yep, Giants win. Yep, you got that right. Giants with the huge victory. We continue to have so much fun this season. Every single game. I cannot wait to watch this Giants team. The starting pitching has been amazing. Bullpen continuing to build their confidence, and these hitters are starting to get hot. The offense is starting to get more consistency, and that is, a huge key that we have talked about this year, needing the offense to consistently do it, because, some nights they have off games. Giants stole a couple of bases tonight. Absolutely, that was fun to watch. That Cubs relief pitcher, he was not going very fast. I think he was clocked in 1.5 seconds in 1.6 seconds as well. And so even for a good throwing catcher in Wilson Contreras by the Cubs, the Giants definitely took advantage of the slow release by the Cubs pitcher. And Mauricio Dubon and Steven Duggar getting a couple of steals there in that inning. And that was a big inning. We've seen, of course, this year, some games where the Giants haven't been able to add insurance runs. And so that was so huge tonight to get that. Welcome in Thomas Grinelli to the postgame show. How are you doing tonight? I'm mad that we didn't score more in the second inning with the bases loaded. Definitely that was a tough point in the game. You certainly could have broke it good at that point, in the second inning. And Discofani also, I believe, hit in that inning. And we definitely hoped he could have had, the double. It would have been nice to in that inning. But Giants kept fighting back. And so, with Peterson coming back with the home run, we answer right back. Discofani ties the game up at 2 with that RBI double opposite field in the bottom of the fourth inning. And so, it was phenomenal to watch this Giants team strike right back. And they have been incredibly resilient all year. Always seems like if we lose a game, we definitely come back out the next game and really put on a strong performance. And so what a big game tonight. Predicting that Kapler will be manager of the year. Absolutely. I really believe you have to start thinking that, definitely Kapler deserves to be in the running for manager of the year. The great job he is doing Giants team and getting the most out of this talent on this roster. Everyone playing, really playing phenomenal. And, this has really been a fun team to watch. The chemistry, this is a close group, and, they fight for each other every single game, and you love to see it. You never feel like the Giants are out of any game. They never give away at bats, and they continue to compete out there. And you just love to see it. And, it's a reason I think that the concentration as well is always there. And that's why they haven't had that many blowouts, games that they've been blown out. They have been mostly doing the blowouts and putting up big time performances. So this has been awesome. Dubon is on fire. Mauricio Dubon is starting to heat up, and we really need that. So that is huge for Dubon and starting to do so with the long ball. And so that's big to see Dubon getting home runs. And his speed is so valuable, and his versatility defensively, as he can play all over third base. He can start in center field, second base. Dubon is my favorite current Giants player. So love watching him out there. So much fun. No errors for the Giants. Great pitching and great defense is the formula to win. Absolutely. This Giants team this year, best in the majors defensively. And also, I believe if you look at the outfield defense metrics, they're also ranked way up there. And they have been pulling off some of the most miraculous catches in the outfield this year, whether it's been Slater, of course, Mike Tauchman, the big game-saving catch. And that's going to be a catch that I definitely think we're going to look back during this, with this season and think how huge that catch was, because, really got us going in that series in Los Angeles to take 3 out of 4. And the Giants doing it with pitching and great defense. That is the winning formula. And then the offense as well. Timely hits, getting home runs, and now starting to get some more consistency with stringing together hits. And so you're starting to see that. Welcome in, Mr. E, to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight? Just finished my all-star voting. Got Crawford and Posey on my ballot. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely, these two are more than well-deserving to go to the all-star game. And certainly, I do expect to see a lot of Giants there this year. So, yeah, let's make some noise for the Giants, and let's get those cast those all-star ballots in. You believe you can do so on sfgiants.com, mlb.com. So definitely, if you get some time, be sure to, let's all come together and vote for our favorite Giants players. And certainly so that we can get as many votes, for all of them. So absolutely awesome. It's been incredible. Let's see, have a late dinner. Have a great rest of your night. AMI. Much for checking into the show. Appreciate everyone checking into the show tonight as we are breaking down this huge Giants victory 7-2 against a good Chicago Cubs team. Fun fact, San Francisco Giants will be the first MLB team to include Pride Month to their MLB jersey uniforms. History in the making. Absolutely. That's amazing by the Giants to do this. And it is great and really awesome to see. And so, huge shout out to the Giants for, doing this and for that coming together. Welcome in Calvin Smith to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight? San Francisco Giants this season. It has been a huge thumbs up this year. It has been so much fun to watch. Tonight, we get our 35th victory of the year, and we are just continuing to get more and more confident. And I do expect us to continue to do this. We're going to have such tremendous confidence as we get deeper into this season. And so cannot wait. Welcome in, Tommy, to the post-game show. Craw is killing it. Absolutely. Crawford having a career season, doing so in the RBI department and home run department. And he continues to play Gold Glove caliber defense, one of the best in all of baseball, arguably at shortstop. Definitely, in my opinion, I think there's no one better defensively at shortstop than Crawford. He just he makes it look so easy out there and so routine. He can make the difficult plays look routine. And today, also with another great barehanded play that he makes, tremendous play, and that was huge in the game. I think that was the same inning that Peterson had hit the home run. Definitely getting that play from off brings that momentum back to the Giants dugout, which they're then able to come right back in this game. And so amazing. Rule number 1, don't piss off Dubon. Absolutely. That's so true. It was fun to see those exchanges between him and Anthony Rizzo at first base when they were looking at the replay review. I don't know what was going on there with the Giants tonight because, they got, pretty well off the bag. Dickerson gets picked off, and Dubon almost very nearly gets picked off there. Let's see. I have Posey, Gausman, Crawford as my must-have for all-star ballots. Absolutely. Definitely. Those guys, without a doubt, are must, lock in all-stars for this season. So really excited to see how many Giants we can get to the all-star game this year. Travis, can you remember the last time that our players were healthy? That's a great question. It's hard I can't remember, honestly. I mean, it really seems like we've had maybe a few players dinged up at any given time. Guys may be coming back, but then guys have, gone onto the injured list. This shows the resilience by the Giants, the depth that this roster has, that we've missed Donnie Barrels. Crawford missed a little bit of time. Slater missed some time this year. Tommy LaStella has been out. Wilmer Flores missed some time. You've had, Darren Ruff has missed some time here. We've had, starting pitchers have missed some starts. This Giants team is battle tested this season. We've had to go through a lot of injuries, but we have continued to play amazing baseball. The And so, yeah, it's going to be key, for us to get as healthy as possible, as we get deeper into the season. Because, we're going to want to have all of our guys ready to go by the playoffs. And so I certainly do hope and expect, us to be as healthy as possible. So really excited to see what's going to happen the rest of this season. Gausman surprised me this year. He wowed flashes last year, but I think he is the real deal this year. Absolutely, I think, I definitely, knew that Gausman could put together a nice season. But I think, to do what he's done this year, I think he's definitely exceeded all expectations that we thought that he would do. I definitely believed he was going to pitch well this season. But if you would have told me that, 12 or so, 13 starts now, 2 months into this season, that he would be 6-0, I think, and with a 1.40 ERA. I definitely think, he has just been so amazing, and definitely that's why I see him, as winning the NL Cy Young this year. But he did show those flashes last year, and I think he's really taken, incredible command of that splitter of his. That filthy splitter just bottoms out of the strike zone, and he can get, really good big league hitters. Make them look ugly on swings. And that splitter is so amazing. And just, so much fun to watch every single start. You look forward to every starter in the rotation because every single game, you have confidence that this Giants team is going to come out, play a great baseball game, and very likely come away with the victory. San Francisco on early clinch mode. Yep, absolutely. I love it. Keep the foot on the gas pedal if you're the San Francisco Giants. Of course, another test in the Chicago Cubs. And with them having been one of the hottest teams in baseball coming in, we definitely did amazing tonight to put on that kind of a performance. 7 runs, and we shut down that Cubs lineup to hold them to just 2 runs from the Jock Peterson 2-run home run. And so, I love watching what this Giants team is doing. And this is, the key. Just got to continue to stay hot, keep doing what we're doing. And like we've talked about, I don't think this Giants team is going to go into any kind of a funk, because when you have that great starting pitching, it's really tough to, be on any kind of a losing streak. That's key for the Giants. And we've seen, of course, in years past when they've gotten off to hot starts and then they've kind of cooled off a bit. So let's see what happens here. I'm definitely, I don't think this Giants team will go into any kind of a funk. I mean, we're going to lose games, that will happen, but right now we just got to keep winning series and keep playing amazing baseball. Solano, also coming up clutch with the big RBI. Donnie Barrels, is starting to get hot again. His return off the injured list was huge, getting him back in the Los Angeles series. And so Donnie Barrels tonight, huge. Come on, Mets, beat San Diego. You're only down 2. Mets, come back in that game. That would be huge. This NL West division is so incredibly tight, and, it's going to be like that likely all year. And so, what a fun battle-tested division. Solano is a key player for San Francisco. Love Solano. Absolutely. I love Donnie Barrels. He is so much fun to watch out there. And he is starting to get hot right now. And so that's going to be key. And this Giants lineup, seeing a lot of guys start to get hot. I mean, Duggar has been insanely hot right now, and he's playing and Flores is starting to get hot. Of course, he got the big hit the other day, and so Flores coming up big. And going through some other highlights, Dickerson with the multi-hit game today. He's now hitting 220. Giants lineup starting to come alive, and that's going to be big for this offense. Pitchers were fire for sure. Props to the bullpen. Props to the Giants bullpen tonight. Tremendous job. After Disclafani goes his 6 strong innings, Harlan Garcia with a very impressive 2 shutout innings, and he strikes out 3, gives up just 1 hit. And then, of course, Zach Littell having a very nice season, pitches in the 9th inning and gets those last 3 outs. And goes through, the heart of the Cubs lineup. And so Zach Littell is another guy that has looked very good this year, and you could see him more in those high leverage situations. So yeah, a lot to be excited about as a Giants fan from this game, with the DeSclafani continuing his amazing year, the Giants with the incredible defense, the bullpen having a great game, and the offense, double digits in hits. I mean, this was one of the most complete games that we've had, and we did so against a hot Chicago Cubs team. So yeah, really happy with this win, and we can carry that momentum into the game tomorrow. Welcome, Redpoppy, to the show. How are you doing tonight? Cubs got railroaded by the umpires today. There were a couple calls that the umpires made. And, for the most part, I feel like the umpires, they were giving calls to both teams. Pretty fair. But yeah, there were a couple, Posey did. There was the one call I do remember. Posey did a very nice job framing. And I think, you have to give him the credit on that. And so I think, he earned that strike. The Giants did. And so, definitely I think umpire was pretty fair. Let's see. Our bullpen is ready. The bullpen is ready for their next challenge. And yeah, that's going to be key. Is because when it comes to the postseason, the bullpen is going to be one of the biggest keys for our success, because you want to have those guys that you have confidence in, and that you can send them out there, and you have faith that they're going to get the job done. And so I definitely believe that by September and by the playoffs, I do think that the Giants will have this bullpen really figured out. They'll have it all ready to go. Guys will know what their roles are going to be. And yeah, so we still got a lot of games, to get the bullpen ready. So really excited to see what's going to happen. And it's going to be fun to watch, to see these young pitchers continue to get, appearances and continue to build their confidence. If we continue to play the rest of the season like we did tonight, no one will catch us. Absolutely. I'm right there with you, Robert. If the Giants play a complete game like they did tonight, starting pitching, defense, timely hits, getting the bullpen pitching, very impressive. Nobody is going to catch this Giants team, and we're going to continue to steamroll every team we face. So really, really enjoying Giants baseball right now. Welcome in, Serge, to the postgame show. How are you doing it tonight? Go, Brandon Crawford. How are you doing? Appreciate you. Yep, absolutely amazing game by Crawford with his 12th home run, a 3-run blast, and now has over 36 RBIs, I believe it is now, for Crawford. So having a season for Brandon Crawford, absolutely amazing. I was at the DeSclafani with the DeSclafani coming up big with the RBI double, and so absolutely amazing. Welcome in, John Miller, to the post game show. How are you doing tonight? That subcompact car Chevy came out with in the 70s and sold pretty well, but had quality problems. What was it called? Oh, now I remember. It's called the Chevy Vega. Oh. Yeah. Thank you for the comments here. If you would have told me Gausman would be 4th in the MLB with an ERA of 1.40, I would have said you're crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely think if before the season we would have said Gausman would have these, we definitely would have said we're probably crazy. But it just goes to show, that when a pitcher gets confident, really confident, and especially in his pitches, that filthy splitter of his, he really ran away with it this season. And, it's really been amazing to watch. Gausman pitching with the most confidence ever, and, building on the success from last year. And I just cannot wait for every single Gausman start. And, he's a guy that you really love to watch, as everyone in this starting rotation. Really fun to watch. So what a magnificent game. And so we are going to be wrapping up the show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game, and we'd love to hear who you're taking as your pick of the game. So if you haven't shared your pick of the game, would love to hear. Leave your thoughts, everyone, in the comment section. Appreciate that. And as for my pick of the game, I'm going to take Disco, taking Anthony DeSclafani as my pick of the game, not only for what he did on the mound today, going 6 strong innings, gives up just the 2 earned runs on the Jock Peterson 2-run home run. But what he did with the bat was so huge, getting his first hit of the year for DeSclafani, an opposite field RBI double to tie the game up at 2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that, of course, would set up the big hit in the bottom of the 5th for Brandon Crawford to hit his 12th home run of the year, a 3-run blast. So I'm taking Disco, Anthony DeSclafani, a magnificent start. And let's see, gets his 5th win of the year for Disco now. So absolutely awesome. Let's see. Yep, here's hoping Gausman gets Cy Young. Yep, I love it. Absolutely cannot wait to see Gausman. And I remember the years that Tim Lincecum was winning Cy Young awards. As a young Giants fan, I really loved watching, looking forward to following the Cy Young race with Tim Lincecum. And that's what's going to be awesome to watch with Gausman following that Cy Young race, at the end of the year and seeing how it all plays out. And with Jacob deGrom, it's going to be a great battle with those two. And a lot of other great pitchers having great seasons this year. Let's see. So I went to a Dodgers live stream after they lost to Gausman, and the host was saying, what do you expect? Gausman is their top dog. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Thank you so much, Jenny, sharing this story. That just goes to show, definitely Gausman is earning the respect of, our opponents, and, for a Dodgers fan, to give Gausman credit and, to give respect. Definitely it says a lot about the type of year that Gausman is having. And what a win that was, shutting down the Dodgers, that final game in Los Angeles, and the offense coming alive. Pick for the game, same player as the game. I would have to go DeSclafani or Brandon Crawford. Love it. Fantastic pick, Sergey. Absolutely awesome. Yep, Disco with the amazing game on the mound and with the bat, and Crawford continuing his excellent season. Yep, love all the picks for Crawford here tonight. Redpoppy is taking Brandon Crawford as well. Absolutely amazing player of the game, most definitely. And also with the big RBI single, 4 RBIs tonight. So Crawford accounted for 4 of the Giants' 7 runs tonight. He drove in and adding to his excellent season. And I think second now in the National League among shortstops in RBIs. I believe he is just 1 behind Javi Baez for the National League lead. More like number 1 pitcher in baseball. Most definitely. I definitely would agree. Gausman definitely right now is pitching like the best pitcher in baseball. Comes to the point where we expect the Giants to win every day. Definitely it's to that point. Definitely right now, you feel like the Giants can win every single series. And you definitely have that mindset every day. Like that game against the Angels the other day. Alex Wood obviously was not himself that game. But, you looked at the matchup, for example, the other day, against Andrew Heaney, a guy that, hadn't been having a good year. Then we, gave up a bunch of runs in that game. Very uncharacteristic. And so, definitely, And, I think when you expect to win every day, you definitely have that confidence. Picking the entire team, absolutely awesome, Tommy. Team win, absolutely amazing. So, thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate all of your support. Appreciate all of you checking into the show. Welcome in, Louis, to the postgame show. How are you doing tonight? Big shout out to Humm Baby Baseball, Erik. And definitely be sure following this postgame here, if you happen to see Erik live right now, be sure to go check out the postgame show over there. You don't want to miss it for incredible San Francisco Giants coverage and all things baseball on the Humm Baby Baseball on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. So be sure to go check out Erik here following the post game here. Want to say thank you so much to everyone. Appreciate all of your support. And if you haven't done so, let's smash that button. Really means a lot and helps out the channel big time. All it takes is just half a second, smash up the button. Really appreciate all of the support, everyone. And if you haven't done so, smash that subscriber button and smash the bell button so you can be notified when we're for San Francisco Giants post-game shows and when we're putting out new videos on MLS and San Francisco Giants breaking news, free agent reactions, trade reactions. Both Giants will be covering it here for you on the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. We'll get to some live comments here. Yeah, nice in LA. Haven't been to the Angels since 2015. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, to for everyone. Do that series coming up. Should be a lot of fun. Have a good night, everybody. A good day. Yep, certainly. Wherever the time is, have a good day. Good night, wherever you are. Appreciate all of you for checking into the show. Be sure to go check out Erik for the post game if you see him live there at Humm Baby Baseball. So thank you so much again, everyone. Appreciate all the support. And go Giants. Huge victory tonight. Let's go Giants. Woo! Yes. Have a great night, everyone. Let's get another.